Our batteries are going dead. They're not taking a charge when we plugged into shore power. Now they do charge when we're going down the road with the chassis engine running. But when we stop and plug into shore power, the batteries slowly are drained. So they're not being recharged. You have a converter / battery charger. Okay, so there's a battery charger we have going to keep the 12-volt system charged, keeps the batteries up. So this is how we troubleshoot this thing. Alright. This particular motorhome, it's under the bed. Now there was a sheet of plywood here on top of everything here. We removed that. Of course, we took the mattress off the top, and we put the slides out. We got the slides out. Okay, and the inverter is right here. Okay. I have another video that shows how the electrical system works on a motorhome. Okay. From plugging it in, how to plug it in to the power center. This is the power center, what this does, how it works. Okay, and today we're concerned with the converter. Alright. So what we did, we already checked this one out and it's no good. We're fixing to change. We have the other one here. I disconnected this white wire and this red wire. Okay. They were hooked right here to the back. Alright. And I wrapped black tape around the ends so they don't short out. Now what you want to do is you want to turn off your battery disconnect switch. Okay. And in the other video I mentioned before, I'll show you how to use that switch, when to have it on, when to have it off. Okay. So you disconnect that, but then you take your meter, okay, and you check these. You can see the red and black. That's where the wires go. The wires are, well, white goes to black, and red goes to red. Okay. There's a 5/16 hex drive screw that's down in here. Okay. You can see the. Alright. You just put your meter on that screw. Alright. You put red, black to black. Okay. And you put your meter in there, and your meter is going to show you. I just used I have a Klein meter, but any type of meter will work. Okay. And now with the wires connected, all right, and the power switch or the battery switch turned off. Okay. Don't know how to do this and film. Okay. And you put your two terminals in there. 2 test leads. Okay, now if you got power coming to it, okay, with the battery switch off, you need to disconnect the battery, or you could get a short right here. Okay. This particular motorhome, all I had to do was turn off the battery switch, and there was no more power. Now, the way it works is, with power removed, okay, we're going to test it. Now, the converter has 3 modes. Alright. The regular mode, it should be putting out, like right now, it should be putting out 13.6 volts. Okay, it kicks in the charging mode, depending on how much is in the battery. It should go to 14.4. and it'll only do that for 4 hours maximum. Okay, then it'll drop back to 13.6, or it'll go into the third mode, which is trickle charge, which is 13.2 volts. Okay. Now what we did, we put a meter on it. Okay. We turned the power on. We had power connected to power and everything, and we got 8.3 volts, something like that. So it's not putting out the voltage. Now there's 2 fuses in the back of it, if you can see the 2 orange fuses. Okay, these fuses, let me pull one out. Okay, those fuses are for reverse polarity. That's if somebody hooks your battery backwards. If you happen to short out your battery or short out these terminals right here, it'll blow those fuses. Okay. In this case, those fuses are good. They're 40 amp fuses. So that fuses are not the problem. Alright. Now, the converter's plugged in to the back of the distribution panel, if we can see it. And actually, I have it unplugged right now. Okay, just a standard regular plug. And it plugs in, you can see it, plugs in right here on the back of the distribution panel. The distribution panel is also explained in the video, the other video I had. How it works, the fuse, and all that stuff. Now it has 4 mounting bolts. Okay, 4 mounting screws, I should say. And you can see they're loose. In fact, they come like that from the factory. You take off those 4 screws. Of course, you disconnect the red and black wire, red and white, and on here is black. Black is white, and your red. Disconnect that, and there's a ground cable right here. If you can see it. Let's see if I can get the camera. And it just screws right here. And you undo the ground cable, of course the 2 wires I just talked about, and unplug it, and you can change it out. Now I have another one right here. I have another one. In fact, it's in the house. I'm gonna go get it, and we're gonna change it, and let's see if that's our problem. Okay, we changed the converter, got it all plugged back in. Okay, the meter's showing, see it, 13.72. Okay, you can hear it running. So it's working. Plugged in the back to the distribution panel. All connected. It's definitely working. So that fixed it. There's the old one sitting there. There's a new one. I think I paid about $170 for it. We got her fixed. It's in the charging mode right now. It's charging. Alright, the inverter's working good. There's a couple of fuses on this inverter, and it's 35 amp. So I did some checking, and it's supposed to be 35 amp. Alright, like 35 amp fuses are very hard to find. I'm going to leave a link. AutoZone, Napa, Lowe's, Home Depot, none of those places have them. You more or less got to order them online. The old converter had 40 amp fuses, which evidently somebody blew them and put the wrong fuse in there, a larger fuse. I'm wondering if that's the culprit that destroyed this thing. I don't know. But they go out eventually. But you need a 35 amp fuse, and I'll show the link where I use them. Also use them in the inverter. So the converter and the inverter takes the 35 amp. Like I said, they're hard to find. I'll leave a link. But everything working good. So we troubleshooted and it's going good. Now I also have a video on the electrical system, how the whole electrical system works. And the converters explained a little more, how to troubleshoot it and everything about the converter and how it ties into the system with the battery cutoff switch and the batteries and the whole works. So we got her going. So I think I'll put the link on this particular one, and I think I paid like I said before, $170 or something like that. That's including taxes.